but in the fight that they had before, Covington and Usman, like a UFC 245, good wrestling, but that fight they just never took it to the ground. No one did any take. It was just a stand up all the way.
Yeah, which was strange. You thought maybe they both thought they'd even each other out on the ground. Maybe they both didn't want to go there in case the other one got advantage and they didn't want to lose by shooter wrestling. So they both were confident in their stand up. Whereas Kamaru's got more power punches, whereas Colby puts more on you. So he's more pressure. He comes in flurries. His cardio, both their cardios are unbelievable. So I don't know. Colby was talking about wrestling in this one. I don't see. I think it's going to be another one, unless they both end up trying to play it safe. But I don't think so.
No,
I
I
think
doubt so. They're not going to
I
play it
don't think.
safe. No, for the fact they're gonna again for the venue that they're gonna choose for the event, they know that they have to put on a really good fight, or the fight fans not be happy. And for the fact that these two guys, I know you say it's an axe or Colby Covington, but something tells me these two guys just do not like each other, especially Usman
No,
just doesn't like Covington.
no, I don't think Colby likes him, and I think whether it's an act or not towards Usman, I think Usman really dislikes him because, like I said earlier, I think it was his coach that he referenced about the debt. Um, and I just think Usman thinks he's a piece of like he's a scumbag. He's so he says things that he shouldn't say. So I think there is hatred between Usman from Usman towards Colby, and especially his manager Ali, who seems to get involved in every one of his fighters' beefs. He seems to have a hatred for Colby as well. I think there was an altercation in one of the Vegas hotels before the fight, or in the casino before the fight as well, with Ali and Kamaru and Colby. Something
No.
happened. I can't remember exactly what,
No, was it?
but there,
No, go on, finish. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I think no, I was nearly finished anyways. I think it was those three. I think something happened between those three. Was it those three at a Vegas
The
casino?
there is one video that stands out in my mind. I think came from 2018 and 2019, and I think it's at a particular event. Other fighters, other fans, other guys are just walking past them, and Covington and Usman are standing there. I remember, I think Usman's wearing like a traditional like African sort of blue attire, and he was saying to Covington, "Oh, you're not going to say anything now. It's now standing face to face. You know, there's no protection or anything around either one of us." And Covington is just standing there looking at his phone, just trying to seem distracted, like as if to say he's paying attention to something much more important. But I think Usman's that, yeah, if that's what you're talking about, I'm not sure if it's a
No,
correct.
no, no, it wasn't that. It was another incident. But I do know the incident you're talking about because I think Stephen Wonderboy Thompson was standing in between them, and I think Stephen Wonderboy turned around like to think, is he talking to me? And then obviously he looked and he seen Colby like that. I think he was referencing, oh, you're all the big guy on Twitter, you're all the big man. And when it comes to face, look what you're saying nothing. Which
Mm.
goes to prove that it's all an act. It's all for the cameras. It's all for show. Once you get at the back, it's a different story. He's not that guy.
I mean, come on, Usman must know that. There's no way that doesn't he know that he must know that his nemesis is doing and saying all those things just to sell the fight for both of them, for both their sakes, because it brings in more money for them. The fight purse will be bigger.
True, and then Usman doing that then helps sell the fight as well. So, um, I he should know that, but like some things you can't really say. Like, well, you can say they say everything's fair in love and war, but there's some things you can't say, and I think Colby's gone over the line with him a couple of times on some things. So I don't think he wants. I don't think he likes him. I think like he literally broke his jaw last time, and like when you look at Colby, like how tough do you have to be to fight through with a broken jaw? So
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a cracker of a fight. I think if it is going to be in a MSG, I think the card underneath it is going to be absolutely stacked as well. I think it's going to be a killer card.
yeah. No, they'll need to. No, of course, just to keep the fight fans and viewers just hooked until the very end. My mind keeps just going blank. So yeah, I mean, So for me, so if we're gonna be betting guys, if I'm gonna be a betting guy, I'm gonna go for Usman. For me, looking at the first fight and just looking at the rivalry between these two guys, who do I think would win? I'm gonna go for Usman. Yeah, I think. But the first fight it was close. Covington fought really well. I mean, the broken jaw, the injuries, and everything, and all the injuries he sustained. Um, but still, Usman still looks like he just still has the upper hand. To me, anyway.
Yeah, I think you're right. I personally, because I said I like Colby, and not that I dislike Usman. I'd like to see Colby win, but I think Usman is just that little bit ahead of him, and I think he's improved so much where from a wrestler to now his striking, he's putting people away with striking. Jorge Masvidal, who's very accurate, very good on the feet. Like he took him out. Gilbert Burns, like I said, a jab. Like he's just evolving. And like it's going to be a case, will he be like another GSP? Will he have to run through the division twice? He might have to. Like if he beats Colby again, who's next? I think Leon has to get a shot. But then I think he's fought everyone else in the top 5 already and beaten them.
Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
I heard something else today in the news that if Colby beats Kamaru Usman, which it may happen, but I still wouldn't really bet my money on it. But I heard in the news that Leon Edwards wants to fight Colby Covington if Colby wins this fight with Kamaru Usman.
I think if Kamaru lost, he would probably get an immediate rematch because of how dominant he's been. I think
with Colby Covington.
But yeah, I think if Colby takes the belt from him, I think he'd get an immediate rematch, and I think he'd deserve one as well because he stayed busy since they, like I said, he's fought 3 times since they've last fought, and Colby's fought 1. He's kind of sat out and waited for this opportunity because I think he knew it was going to come because it was such a good fight last time that I think he knew if he had 1 fight and waited around, he'd get it. Whereas Kamaru just kept going on and on. Bet Jorge twice, bet Gilbert. So I think he'd get the immediate rematch. I think he would. But if Kamaru wins, I think Leon deserves a shot. I think, what's he, 9-10 straight?